Phantastes is George MacDonald's most intricate novel, and he calls it a fairy romance. It really is kind of the most profound fairy novel. I think it's in many ways the master fairy novel. It is to fairy stories what Lord of the Rings is to fantasy literature. It is a deeply symbolic tale. It's not allegorical in any sort of straightforward sense, but the symbolism of the tale is deep and rich and multi-layered. One example, our main character, his name is Anodos, no road, no path in Greek. So the story is really well put together, but the problem with all the rich layers of symbolism is that it can be difficult to know what's going on. And another aspect of that is that Tolkien himself is following a sort of philosophical belief about fairy stories that they should progress in a non-linear kind of way, where things just sort of happen and the connections between the events shouldn't be easy or obvious to discover. And so because of that, a lot of readers find Phantastes a difficult text to crack or to penetrate, and even those who have read it and read it with enjoyment are often haunted by the knowledge that there's a lot more there that they missed. I myself, as a reader of this text, I love it, and I find that every time I go back to it, I see more stuff that I didn't see before. So I'm inviting you to join me in this course as we're going to spend some significant time reading this novel and reading it very carefully, diving into a lot of the symbolism, and with special attention to the nature of Anodos' journey, why his journey looks the way that it does, why it takes the steps that it takes, and why it has to end the way that it does. It's a wild and wonderful story, the product of a fruitful and theologically rich imagination, and I hope you'll be able to join us for our study of the novel Phantastes.